So in today's video, I'm going to be covering chapter 14. So basically this chapter includes a story about a rape victim who is 16 years old. And the biggest problem that came from this story was that the reporters didn't really know how to handle the situation. They didn't know how to produce the story while giving the public all necessary information without identifying the victim. So basically, I'm going to be basing my hypothesis answer off of Ruth's discussion post, and her hypothesis just talks about kind of the same situation except for with drugs. So basically, her hypothesis is that two parents were involved in a drug ring. They were drug dealers, and they had children, and their children were very young, like I think ages in 4 and 8. And these children actually had ingested drugs at some point and were around the drugs regularly. So obviously these children were impacted greatly. Also, these kids end up in the foster system, and the parents were obviously put in jail. So in the case of trying to preserve people's identities, and I just feel that it is not necessary to add names of children. Anyone under 18, I don't feel like it is morally our responsibility to name them. If they're victims, I don't feel like victims should have to be named really at all, unless victims are especially over 18, if they are not being consulted with. So I think that anyone under the age of 18 should just not be named as a victim. I don't feel like it's necessary information for the public to know. I think that morally it is just our job to protect their identity and their privacy.